Hello, friends. I wanted to make a makeup video today. I already did some recording, which is why I have basic makeup on. And as I was thinking, okay, I want to try new eyeshadow palette. Which will I try? I found myself really wanting green. And I did see this ColourPop Aura and Out that I have not used yet. And I love these colors, especially the lime green. And then I saw the Huda pastel. I haven't tried that mint green one yet. But when I opened it, I just found the colors. I wasn't as enthusiastic about it. I guess it would be mint, but for some reason, I was really drawn to the bright lime. And then I wanted to go back to my Natasha palette for some reason. And I thought I had fragrance for a moment. So part of me wants to try this, but on some days, like if you're going to be home, it makes more sense to try something new where if you have some itchiness or something, you can deal with it better at home. And again, I was drawn to the lime, but I went back to the social media and saw a look on here that reminded me of tie-dye. I think I may have done it before, but it's been a while. And I know I love this palette. So I figure I will try this. Plus, time has gotten faster than I could keep up with. So at least trying something not too new may be a wise choice. And I have a lot of eyeshadow brushes that I need to wash. But there's something to be said for using ones that you're used to. I did collect a few that I thought I was going to use with the Aura and Out palette, maybe another day. And then I have some Moda pastel brushes that I guess still need to be washed. But these I haven't used yet. And I've had them a while. And actually, I almost changed my background because I really love this. And I like how it goes with this shirt. But I thought I've used it a few times now. I'll switch it up. But now, as I now see these with that background, I'm thinking this is meant to be, even if I had seemingly trouble making decisions. Sometimes when things work out like that and there's synchronicity, it feels like heaven is on your side and the universe is saying, yes, you are doing the right thing, making the right choices, and we are cheering you on. I love that phrase, heaven is cheering you on. One thing I find myself noticing about the set of brushes that match each other, sure, it's cute, but and of course I love this, pink with the purple. That's lovely as well. But if you want to travel, it can be kind of helpful to recognize that they're all the same. And I think it helps you keep track of them better to make sure you didn't lose them. So I'm following along a short little video, and when I hit replay, then the volume came on. So the volume's down now. So basically it's going to be yellow to blue to darker blue to purple to pink. I just can't remember. Do they start with the limoncello or the zest? I'm thinking it's zest and then limoncello in the inner corner. So I feel like I had some brush around here that already had, well, okay. So if I don't know how many brushes I'll need. The fact that this Real Techniques brush already has some of the green on it, I kind of want to stick with that because it could be this very color. This may have been when I was doing the Ukrainian flag colors. So let's just start with that. Going into the zest, nice and fluffy. Let me make sure that's what she's doing. Patting it out. Well, it actually doesn't show. It just shows. Oh, and I can't even pause it. If I hold it down, it'll pause, but I can just let it replay. So basically, oh, I just remembered since I have highlighter on already, it might not be very sticky. I wonder, I think I've done this before to get it a little bit more sticky. Kind of like, in my mind, it's a little bit like primer, but it's also a little bit like, yeah, like an eyelid primer. And it's also a little bit like adding mixing liquid. At least it'll have kind of a shimmery base. Look, I need a little bit more. But I also don't want to activate the mascara either. And I don't see much on the brow bone. I always like to add something shiny on the brow bone, but this looks like it can kind of go up. And I certainly have lots of space. So which one will I use? Yeah, I think I will switch now to this one, Moda, for the blue. They're not super similar, but actually now that I look at this brush, it's not as uniform as I thought. I don't think it's meant to be an angled brush, but yet it looks a little crooked to me with a few stray hairs. That might even out as I use it and wash it, but I'm going to pull those kind of taller ones to the side a bit Hopefully they won't get in the way. That does bug me a little bit, considering they're new. And if I remember correctly, I had ordered different brushes and they substituted it with this. So it's not even what I ordered, if I recall. So I'm gonna start the blue. Oh, I forgot how nice and pigmented this is. And it's funny to me how the zest, which kind of looks green, comes out far more yellow once it's on. Then switching to the bubble, darker blue. I also feel like this needs more blending, so I'm gonna go back on with the green brush. Kind of pushing the green into the blue, because I felt like that blue was a little bit of a harsh line, kind of unnecessarily. And then now I can take that blue brush and buff that out a bit. And now, I mean, it looks like they go right into Bora. Question is, which of these brushes do I want? I know I want like a fluffier brush when I go into the pink. They look like they're using a fairly fluffy brush for the blue, but that blue is one of the creamy ones. So I think I'll use this one for the purple, the Bora, and see what happens. Kind of the outer V. I'm wondering if using that spray has now lifted some of my foundation, perhaps, because it's the spray that's like the dewy one. Kind of surprises me how much of this palette I've already used up. Even though this is a creamy matte, I kind of want to just go in with the fingers and see if that helps place it more effectively, kind of like a shimmer. It definitely, you can feel how creamy it is when you go in with the finger. Application to the eyelid. There was one I did, this might be the one that felt like tie-dye to me, but there was another one where the colors kind of went in other directions, not necessarily in rainbow order. I mean, to me, this is like on the subtle side, but that's okay. Not going to a show. I think now I will turn that into the tool. I'm pulling out another brush, one of the Real Techniques, more fluffy one. The tool is that kind of medium pink of the matte pinks that seems to be a powder. Oh no, this is, oh no, so it's supposedly the same kind of cream as the Aura, which I guess I kind of forgot. I'm gonna let that go under the eye a bit. But this one really seems a lot more powdery, like it kicks up. So I'll have to perhaps double check that. I can't even tell what color they brought underneath. I also think I could use some Bora underneath. I wonder if I did the Bellini in the inside, which I haven't used in a while, if that would look okay, or if that's gonna start looking like sickness. Because there really isn't any orange elsewhere. So taking it underneath, it's a little risky. I'm not sure if I love it. In fact, I kind of wish now I'd gone with the brisk and stayed with the cooler colors. Not sure that I love this, but I suppose I could try the brisk on the inner corner, perhaps. I mean, I tend to like Adriatic there. That one kicks up even more. It's very light. Makes me want to change some of my video settings. That's too dark. Just for a little light. Don't love that. I can take it down a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. I feel like I need to go over everything again. So, zest. Maybe not everything. And then I can get the limoncello on the other side of the brush on kind of the inner corner. That does seem to brighten it, in my opinion. Maybe bringing the limoncello underneath. That is so close to skin color. I feel like it should be okay. And the yellow shouldn't counteract any dark circles anyhow. I mean, it's okay. It's probably more fun than people who aren't wearing makeup or don't know how to do makeup, etc. But for me, it's just okay. And then again, I've got this red lip that may not really go with it as well. And then it needs something shiny, I feel like. So do I have enough pink where I want it? Oh, I was going to use the feather as well because that's the lighter pink. I kind of feel like that can help to blend these a bit. Because these colors didn't, they got placed, but they didn't necessarily get blended. I think that helps a little bit. Then maybe I'll take the illusion, which I'm really kind of running low. Well, not low, it's just one side of the pan is lower. That could go more on the inside too, I think. I often, for some reason, get tears up on this side. Don't know why. And what's this one again? Duet is fun. I feel like duet would work on the outside. And then dainty. I think that's the duochrome one. I kind of don't remember my little symbols to myself. The funny thing is, like, this doesn't look quite so fancy as I would expect from, such an expensive palette, but probably needs more setting spray. I'll probably add more highlighter, maybe some bronzer, fix the eyebrows a bit. It's workable, I think. I think it's probably done. I don't know much more that could be done. Oh, there was one brush I brought out. I guess I can use it in a day. I wanted to try for kind of an eyeliner. Do I want any eyeliner with this? Not really. I don't think it needs it. I can't remember what happens if I try to put more mascara over fully done mascara. Because I feel like some of the curl has left. And maybe powder's gotten on it and kind of taken away the oomph. Sometimes I use just my fingers for this, but right now, I'm gonna see what happens if I do this to lift it. I suppose I could heat these with like a hair dryer, but this way I'm not getting it on my fingers. And I feel like there's another benefit I'm forgetting. Oh, I think I have more precision because these are smaller. So I can kind of lift from the root more effectively. I think I will add some kind of gloss. I might take this stain gloss off I don't know if I'm going to use a longwear lipstick or just a gloss over it. That at least gives some lift. And there is plenty of mascara on these brushes that I can take off with rubbing alcohol. And I know I have some setting spray on here, but the one I like better is in the other room. And I try not to do this right after I've done mascara. I'll try to avoid the eyes. I forgot this one has a, I thought this had a much finer spray. It does not. Kind of surprising. So I think I will add more highlighter, some bronzer. Oh, I was going to add this gloss. Do I have an open some more gloss around? This is a gloss that I feel like doesn't really stay on all that well, but it's pretty, especially in video. And it's very kind of sparkly. The sparkle is finer than glitter, but it's definitely something. So I think there we go. That'll be it for today. It's got a little bit of a tie-dye effect, I think. I always love the rainbow and pastel. I forgot to put my hair light on. But I think this works, good enough. More effort than just absolute basic. This is like medium, not too difficult, not too fancy, not too detailed. But I think it's going to be getting time to go soon. So better pick up the pace and hurry. And we will see you later. Hope you have a great week. Peace be with you. And love and hugs to the loving people. May we be filled with the love of heaven.